Actually, this is not the back pocket speech. It
No.
was done in the last half hour, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'll try my best. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, my topic of the speech is speech structure, and I'm going to talk about two different kind of speech structures that I recently came across. If you remember earlier this year, Mark was showing us a simple speech structure that can be done in 5 minutes time frame, because we were also hesitant to come up and fill up the 11th hour speech goals. So he gave us a really helpful, simple speech structure, which has 6 points. The first one is edify. When you come up, you edify, you thank your audience, you do it very from the heart, so people feel appreciated. Then the second one was open up with a question. When you open up with a question, it brings the attention of your audience, and it takes some pressures off of you, and then you can ask follow-up questions. So that was the second structure. The third one was introduce your topic. Whatever you are going to talk about, you introduce it at this point, and it can take as less as 15-30 seconds, and then you go on to the main one and you elaborate on that, which can be anywhere between 90 seconds to 2 minutes or so. The thing is, his design of this structure is mainly for 5 minutes or 5 to 6 minutes. So you don't have a lot of time to elaborate on your content points, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. And you can bring up 1 to 2 content points or ideas, not more than that, in a 5-minute structure. Then you go on summary, where you summarize what you talked about. And finally, it's the signature close, where you highlight what you wanted to talk, why you are saying what you are saying, what message you want to give to your audience, so it kind of rings the bell in their mind. So that was a simple speech structure that we learned from Mark, and I thought it came really handy, especially when you don't have much ideas and you want to talk something simple. It was really well in Toastmaster environment. Now I came across with another speech structure, which is called classic speech structure, which is very similar to the simple speech structure, but I think this is probably designed for a little bit more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes time frame, where you have more time to engage your audience and do a little bit more, but essential elements of simple speech structures are there. So how do you do this? It has 3 main parts. One is introduction, the middle one is the main body, and lastly you have conclusion. In introduction, someone probably will introduce you like we get introduced by our Toastmasters in this meeting. Once you get introduced, I think that takes care of the edify part of the simple speech structure. You thank your audience, and then you introduce, grab the attention. Grab the attention how? You ask a question, which is exactly same as Mark's simple speech structure. You give them a question, you start with a joke or an inspiration. You grab the attention of your audience. Then the second thing was very important for me. It was ethos building. It's called ethos building. And what do we mean by that? It means like when speaker comes up and speaks on something, they need to create a bonding with the audience, and that's done by ethos building. And by ethos we mean some of your principles, it could be some of your culture, it could be how you can make yourself believe to your audience, why they want to believe you, what you're saying. you have to have some stories or some incident or something, so they want to listen to you, they want to believe in you. That's called ethos building. So you need to build that ethos before you start your speech. The third one is introduce your topic, which is same as the simple structure. I should bring it up side by side so you can see, introduce your topic. And the fourth one is preview what you're going to talk. I know for a 5-minute speech, you can do that. You don't really go to the preview, but for 10-15 minutes, yeah, you want to give them a highlight or overview of what you're going to talk. And then for main body, which is the second part or the middle part of your speech, you want to elaborate on those topics or content points. And finally, the conclusion part has 3 things, which is the summary. It's very similar to what simple structure said. And then you do the Zingler, which is the signature close, very similar again. And then you open up with your question and answer. So that's the classic speech structure, and here's the simple speech structure. Very similar for 5 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you.